Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sagwadiwa Karabukta and thank you so much for 2,700 subscribers. Please guys, please keep subscribing. Am I aiming too high if I say can we reach 5,000 by the end of the year? 1 month to go. But anyway, welcome to Tutorials by Sagwi. We are going to do today a very interesting module, Introduction to Law. Exciting to all first year students. Exciting. So this module, it's not difficult. In LLB, you have those modules, or rather, let me say in law modules, you have those modules that you are going to be very good at or very bad at. This module is tricky, but once you get the hang of it, pagati inside. Anyway, let's get into ILW1036. That is Introduction to Law. We are going straight into study unit 1, where we are going to actually talk to you what is law. Welcome. Right. It reads that in this unit you will meet two typical South African families. They experience different situations in their daily lives. We want you to find out how the law is connected to these everyday events. In other words, we will be exploring the relevance of the law in each of the events, or in everyday events, if I say so. Right? Meet the two families, the Mutibes. Tom and Jane Mutibe live in Suburbia, a suburb south of Pretoria. They have two children, Bongiwe and Thomas. Tom is a lecturer at the local university, New Africa University, and Jane is a partner at a firm called Mutibe and Butcher. Thomas is 15 and attends the local high school, Suburbia High. He hopes to finish school in 2 years' time and plans to become a dress designer. Bongiwe is 6 years old and she has just started school at Suburbia Primary, which is a primary school around the corner from her home. Bongiwe wants to become an attorney like her mother. The Mutibe family employs Sarah Blom, a domestic worker who works for them on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. James and Molefe are The Mutibe family employs Sarah Blom, a domestic worker who works for them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and James Molefe, a gardener who works in the garden on Wednesdays. The Van der Merwes, that's the second family. The Mutibe's next door neighbors are Carol and Marty van der Merwe. Their two children are Kamia and Jimmy. Carol has been employed since 1995 by a firm of engineers called Mullen and Jackson. However, for financial reasons, this firm has been forced to reduce its workforce, and Carol has been retrenched. He will be leaving the firm in 2 months' time and is presently looking for another job. Carol's wife, like her neighbor, is a lecturer at New Africa University. Kamia is 7 years old and attends Suburbia Primary. Jimmy is 2 years old and spends most of the day with a day mother, Mrs. Brown, who lives just across the road from the Van der Merwes. The Van der Merwes employ Sarah Blom's sister to clean the house on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Her name is Francine. On Tuesdays, the Mutibe's gardener, James, works in Van der Merwes' garden. Such a nice neighbor. The Mutibes and the Van der Merwes are neighbors, and they seem to be having how do I put it? They seem to be the normal, typical neighbors. So now we are going to look at law and life. In this scenario, we are going to look at what happens when Mutibe and Van der Merwes households We are going to look at what happens in the Mutibe and Van der Merwe household and a typical blue Monday when everything goes wrong. This is Monday at 7:15. After an early breakfast in both the Mutibe and the Van der Merwe households. The parents and the children are preparing to leave for work and school. Thomas cycles to his school each day, and his mother walks Bongi to school before she drives to work. Jane and Bongi have already left, but this morning Thomas is late. His father is angry with him because Thomas has lost the envelope which contains his school fees for the term. Just as Thomas is about to write another check for the fees, Thomas remembers that he put the envelope in one of his textbooks. Peace is restored. At last, Thomas leaves for school. It has been a crazy rush to get ready for school and work, and Thomas forgets that he has promised Marty, his next door neighbor, a lift to work because her car is in the garage for repairs. He drives off, and the Mutibe house is left in the care of Sarah, the domestic worker. Next door, the Van der Merwe household is starting a Blue Monday. Kamia leaves for school, and Marty takes Jamie across the road to Mrs. Brown, the day mother. Marty sees Tom driving past and realizes that he has forgotten to give her a lift as they arranged. She persuades her husband to give her a lift to work on his motorbike. They are just about to leave when Mr. Katz arrives. Carol has arranged with Mr. Katz to cut down some branches that overhang from trees in the Mutibe's yard. Because of these branches, there's too much shadow over the vegetable patch in Carol's garden. Mr. Katz had agreed to come to work the previous weekend, but he was sick. Carol gives Mr. Katz some hasty instructions, and then he and Marty leave for work. Monday, 2 o'clock. Thomas and Bongi are back from school. Kamia has gone to Mrs. Brown, the day mother, where she will spend the rest of the afternoon with Marty. Marty will fetch Kamia and Jimmy when she gets back from work. At the Mutibe's household, Bongi eats her lunch prepared by Sarah Bloom. Then she goes over the road to play at Mrs. Brown's house. Thomas is doing his homework where he hears a loud bang. He runs into the garden to investigate and sees the window of his father's study smashed. A cricket ball is lying on the grass. Soon, two little red-faced boys ring the Mutibe's doorbell. They apologize for breaking the window. Thomas is cross and says they will have to speak to his father later about this incident. Still, on a Monday at 4 o'clock, Tom and Marty are back in their homes after their working day at the university. Both have to mark the students' assignments for a while. Jane is working late and Carol is also late, so Tom and Marty begin the preparation for the evening meal. All the children are home. They too help to prepare the supper. Someone drove into Carol's motorbike while it was parked in its usual place at his place of work. Luckily, the motorbike is not badly damaged. And the driver of the car has agreed to pay Carol for the damage. The Mutives and the Van der Merwes enjoy their evening meals after a busy day. But the day is not over. This is Monday at 7. Today is election day in the municipal by-elections, and the eligible voters in each family must reach the polling stations before they close at 10 o'clock. It has been a stressful day for them all, and they are glad to get a good night's rest. Write down from the above story which you think have something to do with the law. The English I'm reading is not English. Okay, let's do this activity. Write down the events from the above story which you think have something to do with the law. In other words, which events do you think are legally relevant? Comment down below from this study that I've just read, and You also have the study guide. If you don't have, go to my group on WhatsApp and get it. Read the story again and write down pointers of any legal event that's going on, anything that is legally relevant. You post it down below, and then we'll continue with the rest of the study unit. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah.